In today's episode, we're going to be talking plate carriers. Hey guys, it's Snake. Thanks for joining us on this episode again. Today we are talking a little bit about plate carriers. Plate carriers have advantages, they also have disadvantages. One big advantage with plate carriers that you're going to find is that you can have one piece of kit that you can change to fit certain mission set needs or game set needs in our case if we're playing airsoft. As far as plate carriers, what I would recommend is definitely try a bunch of different options that are out there. See if you can find one that fits your body type and is, comfortable, something you can wear for a long period of time, because typically when you put these on, you're not going to be taking them off for quite some time. What I have here is a 6094 style from LBX. It's a great quality plate carrier for a fairly decent price. I think you can get these for right around $150 from LBX's website. Another brand plate carrier I'd recommend would be Condor. They actually make quite a few different styles and variations of plate carriers to adapt and fit all different types of body shapes and all different types of playing styles. You might be saying to yourself, I don't really need a plate carrier. Maybe I just want something that will hold all of my kit on just the front side. I don't need the back panel. In which case I would tell you, definitely you can look out there and find yourself a decent chest rig that's going to have the molly webbing on the front. You're going to be able to take on and off fairly quickly, but also change and adapt to whatever mission set, gun, whatever you've got going on that you need to get that set up for. Really, ultimately, what it comes down to on plate carriers is it's personal preference. Everybody who runs a plate carrier has probably had at least one or two other plate carriers in the past. I would say this is probably my sixth, seventh possible even. At the end of the day, plate carriers aren't always for everybody. It doesn't always fit everybody's playing style. Sometimes it's just not you, and that's okay. Don't let anybody pressure you into buying a plate carrier if you don't really want one. Definitely go out, try them out, try on some different plate carriers, see what you can find out there that is comfortable and fits you and can conform to your body type. Sometimes you have to modify them, and there's nothing you can do about that except modify them. In this case, I actually got this from LBX, but I did not like the side panels that it came with. So what I was able to do was I was able to go out and actually buy the Condor cummerbund replacements in a larger size because I'm hefty, but it also had the internal pockets on the side. That way I'd be able to carry extra mags, my speed loader, things like that that I don't want to have necessarily in front of me or tucked away. I still want to have easy access to them, but I didn't want them hanging off the side of my body. Again, like I said, that's what I really love about plate carriers is that you can change them. You can adapt them to what works best for you. You can make them suit your needs. If you were looking at the LBX 6094 or 6004, I would highly recommend it. As far as the quality of the product at the price point, it is definitely probably at least a 9 out of 10. Another thing that's really nice about plate carriers, you can actually insert either real or dummy plates. In this, I actually happen to have the plastic airsoft training plates. I find them to be very comfortable. I like that it makes the plate carrier itself a little bit more rigid. It doesn't want to fall over. Also, it looks good whenever you take it off and you set it down and it wants to stay upright. Just something about that I've always liked. The foam inserts that are shaped like plates are also another good option if you like to still have the rigidness without affecting your maneuverability. At the end of the day, it's ultimately up to you what you put on your plate carrier. I would highly suggest running whatever you want on your plate carrier, seeing how it feels when you're actually out playing, play with it a couple times. You'll find that you're going to want to add and remove things. You're going to change things. You're going to take it from one spot, you're going to move it to another. Something may seem like it's a good idea, but it's going to be very uncomfortable. You don't have to make your plate carrier look just like the plate carrier that you're seeing Navy SEALs wear in pictures. What's happened is these guys have been given a guideline of how to set their gear up, and then what happens is they get out there, they run it, they find what works for them, what's comfortable, what gets in their way, what they like, what they don't like, and they change it, they adapt it, they make it their own. That's what makes plate carriers look cool. That's what makes them special to that individual operator, individual airsoft player. Is it is conformed now and made for his playing style, for his body type, for his comfort, for his maneuverability. That's what gives it that look. So if that's what you're going for, the only answer for that is to get out there, play in it, and then just adjust it as you go along. Now we've talked about the positive of plate carriers. let's talk a little bit about the negative. I'm not going to lie to you. Plate carriers are very hot. What happens is you're wearing them, they stay close to your body, so they don't allow for very much airflow. Another thing about chest rigs that is actually very nice is that you get the adaptability of the chest rig with the MOLLE, but you also get something that is very airflow friendly. It allows your body to breathe. Another bad part about plate carriers is sometimes they can be restrictive to your movements. So that's why I say it's really important for you to get out there and try to find a plate carrier that actually suits your body type, also allows your body to move the way that you're comfortable with. If you're wearing a plate carrier that restricts your maneuverability, it's going to make it really hard to be out there on the field and focus on what you're doing. You're going to be more focused on what's going on and what's causing you not to be able to move. You're going to get frustrated, and you're already hot. But all that in mind, plate carriers are absolutely amazing. I wouldn't play with anything other than a plate carrier. I love them to death. So again, if you're looking for a plate carrier and you're thinking about the LBX 6094, in my opinion, it's definitely a great way to go. There's a lot of other brands out there that make great plate carriers as well, so don't knock it before you try it. So thank you guys for joining us on this episode again. I highly suggest if you haven't tried a plate carrier, get out there, try one. If you've only run plate carriers and you haven't tried a chest rig, they're not my favorite, but you could get out there and you could try them. It might be for you. You never know. But thank you guys again for subscribing. We'll see you on the next episode.